Welcome to a special edition of Feeder's Digest. I'm Luminari, and you might be asking what makes this so special. Well, I have the lineup for Squaresoft at the E3 booth. Let's dive right in. First up, we have Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. It's the first massively multiplayer online role-playing game to have been completely rebuilt from the ground up with a focus on all systems, gameplay, and player experience. Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn invites players to explore the realm of Orza with friends from around the world. You'll find it on the PlayStation 3 and PC. It'll be available August 27th. While we're on the subject of Final Fantasy, Lightning returns in Final Fantasy XIII. It's its third installment, where your mission is to save souls so they may be brought to a new world. However, with only 13 days remaining, not one can be saved. Armed with all new weapons, player customization, and battle abilities, you race against time to fully understand your destiny. It all ends here. This will be available for the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 systems. It'll be available February 11th, 2014. Just when you thought you couldn't get enough Final Fantasy, we have Final Fantasy X and X-2 in the HD remaster. Play the game again! It takes you back to the adventures of Tidus and Yuna in a beautifully remastered high definition. You'll find this for the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation Vita handheld entertainment system. You'll find this available sometime before the end of the year. Let's move away from Final Fantasy for just a moment and talk about some of the other IPs. There is a murdered soul suspect. The hardest case to solve is one's own murder. Murdered Soul Suspect takes a player into a whole new realm of mystery where the case is personal and the clues just out of reach. When Ronan O'Connor, a detective with a checkered past, gets caught up in a violent burglary, his life is brought to an untimely end by a brutal and relentless killer. Shocked to find himself in the afterlife, his only escape from the limbo world of dusk is to uncover the truth behind his killer, track him down, and bring him to justice using his detective instinct and newfound supernatural abilities. You'll find this for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 early 2014. Speaking of mysteries, next up is Thief. It's the reinvention of the classic franchise that allows players to take on the role of Garrett, the Master Thief. As the tide is about to turn in the city, Garrett takes cover amidst the growing uprising and sneaks into the Baron's manor to steal his most prized possession. You'll find this title available on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One in 2014. Let's not forget to mention Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. It's the enhanced return of one of the most critically acclaimed video game franchises of all time, by offering players the chance to advance through the game in multiple and vastly different ways. Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut provides an experience where every choice has a lasting consequence. Director's Cut's features include visual improvements, overhauled boss fights, reinforced combat mechanics, and much more, making it the ultimate Human Revolution experience. You'll find the new Director's Cut available on the Wii U sometime before the end of this year in 2013. There will also be a very strong presence of mobile titles available at the Square Enix booth at E3. There'll be Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix, Deus Ex The Fall, and Mini Ninjas. Square also states that for the audience not attending E3, Square Enix will host an innovative live online broadcast from its booth, allowing the publisher's passionate community to get a sneak peek at the new titles, content, and interaction with Square Enix developers. Viewers worldwide will be able to tune in for the duration of the show, June 11th, June 13th, for a unique insider's perspective into Square Enix at the show. For a full schedule, please visit the links that are in the description below. Thank you for watching this special edition of Feeder's Digest. Again, I've been Luminari, and I'll see you next time.